Hey guys, it's Shar, aka the Charm Maker, and today I'm going to be doing a little flip through of my anime bullet journal. I started this back in January and I did it pretty consistently throughout, but I've gotten a little less diligent with it. So this is my little death note. I actually used it for Halloween. I was Misa for Halloween last year, so initially it was just a prop, but then I decided to turn it into a document of all of my favorite animes. So here's my just volume 1 goals: to really watch old favorites and find new shows. So what I have written down initially is just all of my favorite shows. First and foremost, my all-time favorite anime is Free Iwatori Swim Club, or more specifically, the second season. I absolutely adore this show. So for each spread, I sort of just have a little outline of how I feel about it, little episode tracker for my rewatch, any movies if they have it, but this is kind of just my little journal. I'm going to be chiming in to add little tidbits, but it'll mostly just be a flip through. This is my all-time favorite scene of the entire show, is in Eternal Summer, when Haru and Makoto get in that fight at the fireworks festival. I just adore that. I have such a soft spot for Ouran High School Host Club. I love this show. My favorite character is Kaoru. I love the twins. I know, an unpopular opinion. I also adore Tamaki. Each spread just kind of has details of my personal favorite concepts of the show, additionally. This spread's not the best. I just had 2 pages I accidentally skipped, but that little text in there is something I did type out and send to a friend of mine while discussing the show. Another all-time favorite, Death Note. Like I said, I was Misa Amane for Halloween, and I adore Light. Between L and Light, I'm a Light stan, I know. I just absolutely adore this anime, and I find it just so fascinating. Just to see me showing you this Death Note, I just find it so fascinating, the concept behind it. I also hate Misa, which is one of the main reasons why I was here for Halloween. I also wrote out a little timeline just for me to keep track whenever I'm referencing it. That was a lot of fun to do. I did it based on the manga. My all-time favorite scene is 1, the helicopter scene, and 2, in the final episode when Light says who else could have done it. I just find that so fascinating. In the final turning moment of the show, Light just says, "Obviously it was me, you idiots." Cheer Boys is such a sweet little anime. I could not tell you any names of any of the characters because it's really a one and done show, but it is so cute. I loved watching it. I do want to rewatch it again, but I just found it kind of adorable. Noragami was actually my second anime I ever watched, and I loved it. I love Yato. I love especially Yukine, but I'm reading the manga. I need to continue reading it because I'm not all caught up, but I do adore it. Little character analysis on these two. Drew a little heart over Yato's face. Real Life is another anime I haven't seen many people talk about. It is another little one and done show. I haven't seen the OVAs yet, actually, but I did really find it cute. I love this anime. I actually don't rewatch it often, but I do reread the manga often. I really love that scene. I just find it so fascinating that it was the teacher, after all. Spoilers, of course. Also in this little book, I have little tropes I like. Number 1 being when the evil guy's eyes turn red when they reveal their plans. I just adore that. Again, Light Yagami, my favorite. Yuri on Ice, I'm so blessed to have watched this as it released. I must say there's no truer happiness in the moment episode 10 was released and the hours afterwards. I remember being on Tumblr, watching everything go down. I absolutely adore this show and need to do a rewatch and actually make products for it still. Devilman Crybaby scares me. I will not rewatch this because I found it spooky, but it was very fascinating. There's a lot of gore, but once you get past it, it's amazing. I personally get scared so easily. For instance, this guy, when the kid ate his mom because he couldn't help it, no, that's where I draw the line. Of course I kept watching, but that was terrifying to me. A little X over his face, he's scary. Banana Fish, I still have not finished this. You can see it kind of got creased when I did this page. But I did really like this anime. I know everything that happens, and it was just one of those animes that I watched as it released, but then kind of lost steam. I'm also reading the manga for it currently. Ash is so cute. Adore him. Orange. This anime, specifically more so the manga, has a special place in my heart just because of all the themes it deals with, as well as I traded it with a teacher in a book exchange. I gave her Orange and she actually gave me fruits baskets. I love this spread. I just love this character and just truly being able to dive into the harder questions to ask, especially in this anime. That actually was my Discord profile picture for a while on the right. Accidental blank page. Whoops. Bungo Stray Dogs is another one I adore. I am not finished watching it. I think I watched up into when it became like Bad Apple or Dead Apple. I really like this show. I think it's really fun and a unique twist on the people having superpowers. So this is when we get into the parts of the book where I have not finished yet. Love those three. I'm going to do a little character trait spread. Another tropes I like. I love pretty food. I really like when the show takes an emphasis on the food. And that's pretty much where the book ends. A random picture of Haru, but I kind of put stickers in to try and help outline what I wanted to do for the next pages. But I never really got to doing that just yet, just because quarantine hit and with school and then summer just got away from me. But I did want to show you guys what I had initially. I had a lot of fun making this book and kind of reliving it through this flip through. You can see how chunky it's gotten. And I just wanted to share with you guys one of my little passions, which is anime. Thanks so much for watching.